Okay then, buddy, so looking at this swing now, as we said, the issue you had in your takeaway was your head was sort of moving a little bit more towards the goal ball. The problem was that put a lot of weight on your toes, created a bit of a balance issue. So as you're coming back down, then your body was kind of stalling out to try to regain balance, and for that split second that body tries to do that, the hands are going to flip past. So we're going to try to practice now. You can see this movement here now, and as we saw when you first tried to do it, wasn't as easy as it seems to be when you sort of look at it now. Okay, so turning that right hip in the backswing, getting the weight from here and here to move back towards that right heel. So obviously when you're swinging a golf club, you're not actually going to be lifting your right foot off the ground, but the feeling of being able to do this is going to give you the sensation of where your weight is going. You can see when you did this how kind of steep your arms got as a result. So you weren't kind of turning as well as you could have done. But as you said, there was a bit of tension in here. Obviously going to the gym, you said, sort of bulking out a little bit, getting some sort of muscle tension in that side of your body will obviously cause a slight issue there. So got to work on that kind of flexibility in that right hip, so we can definitely get some depth with that swing. Turn that right hip, right shoulder in the backswing. When we come back to the golf ball there now, the weight's going to be evenly balanced in the lower half. Now if we look at this swing here now, as you go back, the initial part of the takeaway is pretty good, to be fair. Not really much movement there towards the golf ball here. That's kind of the movement we're trying to look for. Then in reality, if we look at the swing now, just a little bit, it starts to go back, but at this point the head just sort of moving forward a little bit, and as we start moving to the top of the backswing, that weight is certainly going a bit more towards that toe end of the foot there, more than we want to. Now it wasn't too bad, we were able to clear that body out of the way a little bit better. Lower half here now could have cleared a smidgen more, but certainly with a bit of practice there we'll get that. Ball we can see now sort of striking the middle part of the screen there. So, and afterwards you felt there wasn't many pull hooks from that movement. It's going to take a bit of practice getting used to that kind of that takeaway feeling in that right side. So work on that drill, get that feeling of that right foot moving back in up on the heel, so the toe starts lifting up. Just get that sort of sensation of what the weight needs to be doing in the backswing, and then from there, once you get to the top of the backswing, you'll find it a lot easier now to turn through, clear the body, and get yourself through to that full follow through. So hope that makes sense, buddy. Any questions, obviously give me a shout and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers, Sam.